George Reed inside the 5. Reed again. Cuts Redding. Looks to be very close to the 1-yard line. They're down. George Reed, touchdown.
Roughriders mourn the loss of the legendary George Reed. It is with great sadness and broken hearts that the Saskatchewan Roughriders Football Club, alongside its fans and the entire CFL community, mourns the death of its greatest players of all time, George Reed. Reed passed away Sunday, one day before his 84th birthday, after a long and beautiful life that included incredible success both on and off the football field. He was widely known as one of the greatest running backs in Canadian Football League history after an unparalleled 13-year professional football career with the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Reed retired as the game's all-time leading rusher shortly before training camp in 1976 with 16 and 116 rushing yards and 134 career rushing touchdowns. The latter record still stands. On October 24, 1976, Roughriders ensured no one other than Reed would ever wear jersey number 34 when they retired his number. An unstoppable force full of grit and determination, Reed registered a CFL record 111,000 plus yards seasons during his career. He was a 9-time CFL All-Stars, a 10-time West All-Stars, and played in 5 consecutive All-Star games, 1970 to 74, after rushing for a franchise record 1,768 yards in 1965. Reed won the Schnally Award for Most Outstanding Player in the CFL. He was the runner-up for the award in 1968 and 1969. Of course, Reed was also a Grey Cup champion and a key part of bringing home the club's first ever Grey Cup on November 26, 1966, when he rushed for 133 yards and a touchdown. With his on-field success also came considerable recognition off the field. He was presented with the Tom Pett Memorial Award for Outstanding Sportsmanship, a contribution to his team, his community, and to the Players Association in 1976, and the prestigious Order of the Canada in 1978. He was inducted into the Saskatchewan Sports Hall of Fame and Canadian Football Hall of Fame in 1979, the State of Washington Hall of Fame in 1983, Canada Sports Hall of Fame in 1984, and the Plaza of Honor in 1987. Reed changed the face of CFL when he helped establish and then went on to serve as president of the CFL Players Association for more than a decade. In 2017, the Roughriders erected a statue of him and teammate Ron Lacanster in 2019, changed the name of the street along Mosaic Stadium to George Reed Way. Perhaps the only thing that could match his contribution to the Roughriders and Canadian football was his passion to give back to the Saskatchewan community. In 1975, Reed established the George Reed Foundation and spent nearly 50 years volunteering and giving back in the areas of education, continuous learning, healthy living, as well as with individuals with disabilities. To continue jersey number 34's remarkable legacy, the Saskatchewan Roughriders Foundation and George Reed Foundation recently joined together to create the George Reed Legacy Fund. This fund will ensure continued support for the cause that mean the most to Reed for years to come. Special Olympics, Saskatchewan, and Mother Teresa Middle School. Rest in peace, George Reed.